Have you ever wondered how Native Americans survived in harsh conditions? Imagine a world where technology is stripped away, and survival hinges on the knowledge passed down from generation to generation, the keenness of your senses, and your ability to harness the resources that Mother Nature provides. A world where survival isn't just about enduring, but thriving in the harshest of conditions. This was the world of the Native Americans. Native Americans lived in a time where there were no convenience stores around the corner, no central heating, and certainly no online shopping. They depended entirely on what nature provided and their ability to make the most of these resources. They were the original survivalists, living in harmony with the land, taking only what they needed and leaving as little trace as possible. In a society that was built around survival, every skill learned was a lifeline. From the art of crafting tools and shelter to the wisdom of medicinal plants, these skills weren't just hobbies or pastimes, they were vital for their existence. And what's more, these skills weren't kept to oneself. They were shared, taught, and passed down, ensuring the survival of the community and future generations. In times of plenty, they prepared for times of scarcity. They understood that the balance of nature is delicate and unpredictable, so they made sure not to waste anything. Every part of an animal was used, every drop of water was precious, and every scrap of food was saved. But the most fascinating thing about these survival skills is that they're not just relics of the past. They're timeless lessons that can still be applied today. In an age where we're becoming increasingly disconnected from nature, these forgotten skills remind us of our inherent ability to adapt and survive. So let's journey back in time and uncover these skills. Let's learn from the wisdom of the original survivalists, and explore how they used their knowledge, creativity, and respect for nature to not just survive, but to thrive. Today we delve into 8 forgotten skills that helped Native Americans endure and thrive in challenging times. Crafting skills were crucial to Native American survival. Imagine a world without convenience stores or online shopping. A world where if you needed something, you had to create it yourself. This was the world of Native Americans. Their crafting skills were not just a hobby, but a matter of survival. From the simplest of tools to complex weapons, from clothing to shelters, everything was made using hands-on skills and natural resources. They used stones to shape weapons, animal skins to create clothing, and plants for making baskets. These skills were passed down through generations, ensuring their survival in harsh environments. This mastery of crafting not only guaranteed self-sufficiency, but also adaptability. With the ability to make what they needed from what was available, they were able to thrive in diverse landscapes, from the dense forests to the arid deserts. It's a powerful reminder that when you strip away modern conveniences, it's these basic skills that become invaluable. When you master crafting skills, you gain the ability to make everything you need from what's around you. Living harmoniously with nature was a cornerstone of Native American survival. It's a principle that's as profound as it is simple. Take only what you need, give back when you can, and always respect the environment. This wasn't just a philosophy, it was a way of life. They knew that the bounties of nature weren't just resources to be exploited, they were gifts to be cherished, respected, and preserved. When they hunted, they did so sustainably, ensuring the herds would continue to thrive. When they gathered, they did so judiciously, never taking more than what the land could afford to give. The wisdom of this approach is undeniable. By not exhausting resources, they ensured their longevity. They lived in a cycle of give and take, where the health of the environment directly influenced their own well-being. In today's world, where resources are often squandered and the environment is under constant threat, the lessons from the Native Americans couldn't be more relevant. If we too adopt a lifestyle of harmony with nature, not only would we be living more sustainably, but we would also be honoring the legacy of those who came before us. By living in harmony with nature, we ensure our survival and the survival of future generations. Knowledge of medicinal plants was a vital survival skill. Imagine living in a world where there are no pharmacies or doctors within easy reach. For Native Americans, this was their reality. They had an extensive knowledge of the medicinal properties of plants, and this knowledge was key to their survival. From treating wounds and injuries to curing illnesses and managing pain, Native Americans knew exactly which plants to use and how to use them. For instance, they used willow bark, a natural source of salicylic acid, much like we use aspirin today. They also used plants like yarrow and plantain for wound healing and echinacea to boost the immune system. This knowledge wasn't just handy, It was essential for survival, and, in a survival situation, it could be just as essential for us. Knowing how to identify and use medicinal plants could mean the difference between life and death when modern medicine is not available. But remember, it's not just about knowing which plants to use, but also how to use them correctly. Misusing a plant can be dangerous, even fatal. So if you're going to learn about medicinal plants, make sure to learn from reliable sources and always take caution. Understanding the medicinal properties of plants around us can be a lifesaver when modern medicine is not an option. Waste not, want not. This old adage was a way of life for the Native Americans, a people who knew the value of every resource that nature provided. They were masters of efficient resource utilization, wasting nothing and preparing for times of scarcity. Every part of an animal they hunted was used. Bones became tools, hides turned into clothing, and even the sinew was used for sewing. Plants served multiple purposes too, for food, medicine, and crafting materials. They didn't just take from nature, they gave back, ensuring the cycle of life continued uninterrupted. Now imagine applying this principle in a survival scenario. It's about more than just rationing what you have. It's about understanding the full potential of each resource, squeezing out every bit of utility. It's about being inventive, adaptive, and above all, respectful of the environment you're in. This approach minimizes waste, maximizes efficiency, and ensures sustainability, even in the harshest conditions. Because when you're in a survival situation, every resource counts, and the more efficiently you use what you have, the better your chances. Efficient resource utilization is a key principle for survival. Being aware of your surroundings can mean the difference between life and death. This wisdom was deeply ingrained in the lives of Native Americans. They were masters of situational awareness, blending seamlessly with their environment and becoming one with nature. Now you might be thinking, what's situational awareness? Well, in essence, it involves being mindful of what's happening around you to understand how information, events, and your own actions will impact your goals, both now and in the near future. Native Americans were adept at reading the signs of nature, whether it was observing the behavior of animals or the subtle changes in the weather. They could predict an impending storm, the approach of a predator, or even the change of seasons. Why? Because their survival depended on it. By honing their senses, they could detect danger early, giving them a head start to prepare or escape. Their ability to be in tune with their surroundings was not just a skill, it was a way of life, deeply rooted in respect for nature and understanding its rhythms. So, what's the takeaway here? In today's world, we may not need to ward off predators or predict weather changes for survival, but situational awareness is still crucial. It helps us anticipate and respond to threats effectively, whether it's a potential accident, a health issue, or even a societal crisis. Situational awareness helps us anticipate and respond to threats effectively. Survival skills are not just for adults. This was a fundamental belief of Native Americans, who understood that the continuity of their tribes depended on the younger generations learning to live off the land just as they did. They taught their children from an early age how to identify edible plants, track animals, and craft tools. Imagine a child who can start a fire without a match, build a shelter with found materials, or navigate using the stars. These skills not only foster a deep connection with nature, but also instill a sense of confidence and independence. Moreover, learning survival skills can harness a child's natural curiosity, teaching them to observe, to question, and to problem solve. It's about learning to make the most of what's around them, adapting to changing circumstances, and understanding the delicate balance of life. Teaching survival skills to children is more than just preparing them for emergencies. It's about passing on a legacy of resilience, resourcefulness, and respect for the natural world. When we teach survival skills to our children, we equip them for the challenges of tomorrow. The wisdom of Native Americans continues to guide us today. We've journeyed through the rich tapestry of their survival strategies, unraveling the 8 key skills that not only allowed them to thrive in challenging environments, but also fostered a deep respect for the world around them. These skills comprise crafting, which underscores the importance of self-sufficiency and resourcefulness. It's about embracing the ability to create what we need from what we have, a vital skill when navigating unpredictable situations. Next, we discovered the concept of harmonious living with nature. This isn't just about survival, but about coexistence, about nurturing a relationship with our environment that is based on respect and sustainability. We also delved into the treasure trove of medicinal knowledge. understanding how the natural world can offer remedies and healing. This wisdom underscores the importance of being attuned to the healing potential of the world around us. Efficient resource utilization, another key skill, teaches us the value of sustainability and the importance of preparation. It's about making the most of what we have, and ensuring nothing goes to waste. The ability to maintain situational awareness, a skill honed by years of keen observation and understanding, is crucial in detecting signs of danger and navigating through them. And lastly, we explored the importance of teaching survival skills to children, ensuring the continuity of wisdom and preparedness from one generation to the next. These skills are not merely relics of a bygone era, but vital tools in our survival arsenal. They resonate particularly with the prepper community, where preparedness and self-reliance are paramount. These skills, though ancient, have a timeless relevance, equipping us to better navigate the uncertainties of our world. By embracing these forgotten skills, we prepare ourselves and our loved ones for whatever challenges lie ahead. Stay prepared, stay safe.